Mysteries, reading adventures. You can rise, you can lead, you can live, you can dream. Reading is so captivating, everyone can see. Living through the characters, now everyone be free. You can rise, you can lead, you can live, you can dream. Mysteries, reading adventures.
Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday! Thank you guys so much for joining me for my reading adventure tips. Thank you. You can breathe, you can live, you can sing. Miss Yearby's reading adventures. Thank you so much for joining me. I see I have people both on YouTube, hey, and I have people here on Facebook. So today, this is for parents and any adult who has a child in their life that they would like to help with reading strategies. I'm going to share something with you today that I've been using with my students for years to help them. I usually mostly for helping them with spelling patterns, but you can use it for spelling. You can use it to help them with sight words. You can use it to help them with addition and subtraction, multiplication, division, or anything like that. And it is this cube. This is a dry erase cube, and I use this every week with my students for, like I said, for spelling, and I use it for other things as well. So what I have done on here is I have just written vowels, each of the vowels, and I put E on here twice because they have a difficult time with eh. They get the E and sometimes the A confused, or they'll get the E and the I sound confused. So I put the E on here 2 different times. The line in the front and the line behind it simply means that a letter or maybe a blend or a digraph will go in front of it, and then there has to be a letter behind it. Any of my parents that are on here now or from years past, you've seen me send homework home like this, and that's what this is for. So what the children have to do is they will roll the cube, and you can't see that. I'll just put it in my hand. Write whatever's on the top of the cube, which in this case is an O. Then they will have to create this is short vowels, and they'll have to create a word that goes with it. The first one that pops in my head is pot. And then they would have to create what I called a second grade sentence for it. And for me, I say a second grade sentence, you have to give me at least 6 words, and I would like to have an adjective. So my sentence might be something like, oh, I need to grab a mitt so that I can grab the pot so that I don't burn myself, or something like that. So you can use it, like I said, roll it again. When I do it in my class, the students cannot come up with the same word. So if one student has done the word pot, someone else would have to do another word because I don't want them copying off of each other. This time I have A. So again, they will write the letter so that I will know exactly what it landed on, create a word, happy, and come up with the sentence. Miss Yearby teaches her students to sing the song Happy Face. And so that's what I would do. You have to use a dry erase marker on here. I'm sorry, you have to use a Sharpie on here because if you use dry erase, it's going to wipe off at any time that the children are touching it. So the best thing to use when taking it off, or what I use, is fingernail polish remover, and I'll just show you something else that I use with it. It just wipes off really, really easy. I also use this for addition and subtraction. Let me actually grab the marker because the one I had walked away from me, and that happens a lot with me. So I'll put plus, minus, and then I'll do equal signs to help them to understand that. And yet again, roll it. All right, equal. So I have taught them equations that are equal. So I will say on this side, maybe you'll write 5 minus 4, and on this side, you'll put 1 plus 0. And so you can use this with anything. It can even be used as far as when trying to teach the students the difference between settings and events, right? Settings, events, settings, event. They roll it. Setting, name a setting. Outside on a summer day, name an event. I went to hug a palm tree because I love it so much. Then roll and continues like that. So this, like I said, is something that I have been using for years and years and years and years and years. It's really simple. The children understand and know exactly what they're supposed to be able to do, and they're getting practice with skills that they might be having trouble with. If it's a student that is a little bit more advanced, even though I have short vowel sounds, I'll say you have to give me a 2-syllable word or you'll have to give me a 3-syllable word. So this is something I got mine Amazon, and I believe it became in a package of 4. I have a whole bunch of them in my classroom. The package comes, I think, red, blue, yellow, and green. This is something that you can use if your child is having trouble in anything. Put it on here, roll it, make it a game, play it with the child. I play it with them. So I'm modeling it and I'm having them to do it. So that is my reading tip for today. The power of the dry erase cube and all the things that you are doing with it. Now, or that you can do with it. I always tell the students to think of something that they're happy about and think of something that they did that they are proud of. I want you guys to do that. You don't have the right to hear anything, but I want you guys, because as adults, we go through difficulties and challenges in life all the time, maybe on a day-to-day basis. So you need to have something that you can go back and that you can think of. And like I said before, in this book that I have over here, I took time every day and I would write things that I did that I was proud of or that I was happy about. And I also wrote things that children did or someone else did that makes me or made me smile on that day. And even when I go and open it up now, it makes me happy. So I want you guys to think of something that you are happy about. Think of something that you did that you're proud of. And the same thing that I say to my kids, I want you to get it in your head. Lock it in, lock it in. Inhale, exhale, smile. You're beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope that I will see you guys here again this Tuesday with your child. Thank you so much for joining me for my reading adventures.
You can